Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, coming again today, you're very welcome. I trust you enjoyed my last video on Harry Chapin, the master storyteller, and through his song Cats in the Cradle, we looked at the relationship between parents and kids. So I trust you found that one encouraging. We're going from there to 1967 in New Orleans, so we know what sort of genre this guy would have been exposed to. Singer, pianist, composer, actor, TV host. He's regarded in the top 60 male best artists of all time. He's had seven top 20 albums. He's had 10 number one jazz albums. One of the top performing jazz artists of all time. Estimated to have sold 16 million albums. He learned keyboards at the age of 3. He was playing publicly at the age of 5, and he was recording at the age of 10. And it was the age of 9. He played Beethoven's Piano Concerto number 3 with the New Orleans Symphony Orchestra. So we're talking about an absolute child prodigy here, Harry Connick Jr. So good to be able to talk about this guy today. And it was around 1989 he was asked to contribute to the When Harry Met Sally soundtrack. And because of that, he was nominated for a Grammy Award. And that was an album full of standards. And one of the standards is It Has to Be You. And so I've got a movie kind of official clip of that one. Harry Connick Jr. is just an all-round performer. He's got an incredible singing voice, this guy. His piano playing is absolutely stunningly good. He's written some music as well. He's also an actor, and he got a bit of an acting start in 1990, Memphis Belle, and then that followed in 1991 when he was asked to contribute to Godfather 3. He was nominated for both the Academy Award and Golden Globe for that particular vocal performance. In 1992, he released 25 solo piano standards. Now, again, jazz is very much Harry Connick's thing. He's got the whole look, the whole piano playing, just everything. This guy's just so effortless when you watch him. This clip has done rounds a little bit of a clip. This is how clever this guy is. This song's called Rhythmic Displacement. And what he actually does is the audience is clapping in 2/4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he just does something. He chucks a 5/4 bar in there, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the audience don't know how they got from one to the other. It's just that they did that very clever. And Harry Connick Jr. in his just indelible style that he's got just shakes things up so well. And so we've got a live version of him just having a bit of fun with the audience. And here you get to see how good his piano playing is. And so we've got Rhythmic Displacement. Of course, the song that I probably know Harry Connick better than any other song, and most of the world would probably, I Could Only Whisper Your Name, came off the album She of 1994. Now below I've got an official and live version of this song. Now, how often in this day and age do we actually call someone by their name? Sometimes we might know the face before we know the name. I know that happens to me a fair bit. And, you might be introducing someone to somebody else and you can't remember the name of the person that you're introducing. So embarrassing right there. I normally say something like, oh, remind me, and they just laugh and it's all good. But how good is it when someone says your name? It could be like in an intimate moment and your name is whispered. For me, Trevor. Oh, sends shivers down my spine, absolutely, when you hear your name in those moments. Because our names are important, aren't they? I know for me, my name, Trevor, means cautious traveller. I know that when you name children, I have named 3 daughters, you look at the meanings of the names, you think, well, I wonder if this kind of works or not. And then you give them the name. But how often do we call people by their name? We might recognise their face and we don't mention their names. How do we remember names? This is the other challenge that we've got. We just kind of work it out as we go, don't we? And I think the whole concept of remembering names is a bit of a thing. Everyone kind of deals with this a little bit. So we just kind of a bit of a laugh and move along. But have your name whispered? Really, really beautiful thing, that one. You kind of think, wow, my name's been said in an intimate moment. It's absolutely stunningly good. And I think people's names are important. You know, our name is our name. It's the description, I suppose, we were given to us. It was the thing that's going to enable us to be identified through our life. And so our name is a very precious thing. So if you are sharing the moment with somebody else, say their name, whisper their name. And they'll feel pretty special because you've done that. Having experienced it myself, it's a beautiful thing, absolutely. And your heart kind of just melts. It really, really does. I still got very, very vivid memories of the moment myself. And so our names are important to us. Be proud of your name. Be proud of who you are. And your name is very much part of your identity. Let's not abuse somebody else's name, by the way. Let's always treat names with respect, because a name is more than just a name. It is part of who we are. So treat names with respect, and if you are in the intimate moment, try whispering the name of your partner. They'll melt. So if I could only whisper your name, I think Harry Connick's kind of thinking, oh gosh, I wish I could do that right now. Apparently this song was also part of The Mask, the movie that Jim Carrey was in as well. So names are important. In intimate moments, why don't we whisper them to each other? How cool would that be? Now moving on with acting, he was also in the 1996 blockbuster movie Independence Day. I got a bit of a clip of him just before they go and fight the aliens. So between 1997 and 2021, he's released 26 studio albums, 5 instrumental albums, 1 live album, 3 part of 3 soundtracks. As I've already said, he sold around 16 million albums. And between 1990 and 2021, he's been part of 24 movies. So this guy's been very, very busy, a very, very busy boy indeed. And he just has one of these incredible longevities in his career that's going on for been over 20 years now. 2019, he received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. There's been a stack of nominations to just about everything that you can think of, but he's won 2 Emmy Awards, which is pretty cool. And so the links to those 5 clips are in the description below. If this is your first time to Life Reflections of Music, or you've come back for another one, I trust you have all been encouraged today. By the way, I've also included my last video from Harry Chapin, so if you want to recap on him, feel free. Well, next time, as we continue on with the Harrys, we're going to get on to Harry Nilsson. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.